All right, so yes, you know who I am. Thank you for the opportunity to present. And guess what? Many of you would be thinking, she's going to tell us about nutrition. She's going to be on our case about this, that, and the other. Like I said, I do have my box. I'm so excited. I've already had a little look in there. And this was what I was waiting for. This is the abdominal fat burner. So I'll tell you about that another time. But actually, today I want to talk to you about the power of using a 5-day challenge to grow your email list and grow your Facebook community. Now, what you need to get started, few things. You're going to need a lead magnet. You're going to need a Facebook group, and you're going to need an email campaign. As you can see from the picture there, I've been running a 5-day challenge this week. We're on day 5. And I did include a download. So it was a downloadable guide. So that's another thing that you will need to think about as you're getting prepared. Now, myself, I've got a history of not only hosting the challenges, but being a participant in a challenge. So I'm not going to go through everything, but what I'll say is as a group, we didn't start with 5 days. I think we probably went a bit wide and then it's narrowed down. So we did a 30-day challenge at one point. We did a 21-day challenge. And then the group that I'm in, we did a 5-day challenge and I was a participant. Many of you may have heard the talk that I gave last time where I was explaining about the company founder, so the founder of Herbalife Nutrition, Mark Hughes, and how he inspired me to get started. One of the things that I told you was Mark Hughes said, follow the system of the successful. Now, I must say that at the beginning of doing these big challenges, I think they were successful. I don't really think they were that successful for me. I got a lot of information and I got an idea of how to do things, but I was probably a little bit overwhelmed. So the time came for me to run my own challenge. And you can see my hair shorter on that picture. So I've done these challenges quite a lot. And over the time, I've kind of taken my intuition and also initiative to make changes to how I feel the challenges could be adapted. So what we're going to be doing to get your challenge is you're going to be inviting guests. So in fact, let's just pause. You're going to need to think about the theme. So yes, I do nutrition. Yes, I've just done a 5-day challenge. But for you, you've got to think about a theme that fits your business, okay? And it's a really simple, basic flow. You are going to be inviting guests to join your challenge. So how I've been doing it is I didn't really put posts out on social media so forth every time I turned up at this particular meeting. I told you, didn't I, last week, I've got a challenge going. So when you network, tell people I'm running a challenge. I don't know if the Facebook sort of like putting it out there worked. I mean, and also I must say that I'm talking about an organic way of growing your list and your Facebook group. So I've done no paid ads. I went back to people who'd already previously done the challenge to let them know that I was running another one. And of course, I advertised it in my Facebook group and in my own email. So my own private emails, I was telling people. Now, what we want to do in these challenges is we're building the community. Now, my challenge is exactly called a fun 5-day water challenge. I put the word fun in so that the viewer knows what to expect when they arrive. And you want to create that experience. For me, this fun. How do we get excited about drinking water? It can be achieved, okay? Make sure that you're showing them right at the beginning what they're going to get out of being part of your community. Also, what you want to do is educate. So the education process is really important. As I said, in the other challenges, I gathered a lot of information. So what I don't know about water after all these years, well, there's actually a few things I learned on the last challenge, but I'm building my knowledge, but you want to be educating your audience. I want to give you some statistics. So this is based on the challenge that I've just ran. I did a calendar invite. So this is what I'm saying. I didn't really put posts out as such, but I did the calendar, created the events rather on LinkedIn and Facebook and sent those invitations out. I had 10 people who expressed an interest. So I've done private messaging to those individuals. And what you're wanting to do is get them to come back to you. I've just remembered the question I put out on Facebook. That's why it's not staying with me. The question was, hands up, who needs support with your hydration? And I just left it there. I didn't tell them I was running a challenge. I just asked them a question. Who's struggling in this particular area? And saw who came back to me. So after I did the event, I had 10 people from LinkedIn. I had 15 people sign up on my lead magnet. So it's very important that you do have a lead magnet. I acquired 11 new Facebook members, which has given me 36 people to follow up with. But guess what? I've also had 37 people have been invited into my Facebook. So yes, they might not have clicked in right now. Some will, some won't, but they're all names coming through. So what this has given me is opportunities to nurture relationships. We want to activate the members. So again, remember I said it's a fun challenge. All along the way, I've been asking questions. I've been giving high fives. I've been doing live videos. On one of the challenges, I think I did too many and I kind of burnt myself out. On this challenge, I've just done 3 and it worked. And as I said, the referrals keep coming. Now, let's give you some fun water facts. I know you're waiting for them. Did you know that water makes up more than 2/3 of your body weight? You'll go, yes, I know that, Vanessa. That's fine. But guess what I did? I've put a chart into the group this week to tell the audience exactly, according to their body weight, how much water they should be drinking. That's education. Another fact for you. Your brain is made up of 95% water, which means that if your hydration drops by a mere 2%, you are getting dehydrated. Now, going back quickly to the education part of the sign up process, so they've had their download when they connected on my email. I also gave them an accountability tool, which was actually letting them know how the body's sending the messages about being dehydrated. So think about tools that you can use in those messages. What you're wanting to do is touch point, have these touch points with your audience all along the way. So lessons learned and the next steps. I realized that actually my thank you page shouldn't just be a plain written text. Thank you for joining us. No, this time I put a video at the end and that's boosted people to come to that next stage. And these have actually been individuals who haven't done the challenge, so they're not inside the Facebook group. So don't worry if they actually come into the Facebook group. You're looking for them to get that touch point with you.
That's your 8 minutes.
Yes. So just quickly, I'm going to be running a step challenge in September, a sleep and meditation challenge in December, and a nutrition and diet challenge in March, because what I've discovered is I'm in network marketing, but I was never shown how to network and I was never shown how to do marketing. I've had to figure it out myself. And I love this 5-day challenge approach. It really suits me. So thank you for listening. If you want to run a challenge, you want any advice and guidance, then check in with me. My name's Vanessa-Mary, showing you how. Thank you.